Like that's how big the filter is, and you can smoke water.
That's.
Yo, you can smell the smoke coming through this.
I used to try it out.
Did you roll it?
I did.
There's no water in here, man. Another room.
I don't appreciate
I
that.
that smell.
That tone.
It was no tone.
I don't appreciate it.
Let me get that head.
Nah.
Yo, we're live right now with Ground Up. We're at the Knitting Factory in Brooklyn. Y'all just rocked. Our night, your music. How you feeling?
I feel bald, man. It was a good night, man. A lot of I came all the way out here. I've done like 3 New York shows. They aren't always as amazing as I would like them to be. This one was great.
Yeah.
That was an awesome response. So can't be mad.
What do you mean by that? You've done 3 New York shows and they're not as awesome as you like to be. Is New York difficult?
I mean, as up and coming artists, you know what I mean, coming up, a lot of the shows can be hit or miss, and it just so happened, you know what I mean, a couple joints in New York were missed, but like,
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Not because of us, by the way.
Yeah.
Because of bad promotion, bad fucking show, like run. Just people who don't know what the fuck they're doing.
So you didn't have like a hard crowd that was like mad critical. It was just like, the promotion, the back end.
No.
Gotcha. You ever encountered a crowd like that? I mean, as MCs, right? Like, when I think of MCing, I think about you guys on stage, right? You guys spend a whole lot of time like making sure that everything you're saying is heard. You guys flipping styles left and right. You know, your flows are mad tight. You're dropping similes like fucking up all night like Bruce Wayne. These aren't average things for like the average rapper that you see. You know, so I think about you guys in an MC type of context. You know what I mean? So have you ever had that experience where you had to actually go through that failed tryout, that really tough crowd where you kind of got booed at?
I'm gonna bless you with a story that I probably shouldn't even tell you because it's like bad marketing probably. I'm gonna bless you with the fucking story.
Tell him.
I played at Webster's Hall probably like 2 years ago. But Webster's Hall was for some like real ass like real New Yorkers who didn't give a fuck about Ground Up, like didn't give a fuck. But like we came there, we played our music, and like they weren't digging us that much. They were looking forward to the main act, and that's cool. But like I didn't get booed or anything crazy. But like it was one of the hardest. I was damn fucking close.
Very close.
I was damn fucking close. But let me tell you some real shit. It's not because of us. I know my music. We make really awesome music, and we did our best that day. But like hard shows happen, man. It's part of the grind. It's part of trying to make where you're going. Like not mad at it. Just, it's the game.
And it hasn't happened since.
And it hasn't happened since. Never again, by the way. So
Word up. What's the difference between a romantic comedy and Get Up?
Romantic comedy was for my girlfriend. Yeah. That was probably it.
Yeah.
The other one was for all the other girls that I don't know yet.
But you're at the same writing process. I mean, this is like 2 different type of projects. Like going through the effort, the motions of putting these
She's gonna
together.
watch this and be mad.
But even like going through the process, though, right? I mean,
I mean, the process is always relatively the same, man. I mean, maybe the thought process is different, like Malcolm said. Like, romantic comedy was very oriented for the females, and particularly for the females that, me and Malcolm are close to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when we make a full mixtape like the Get Up, we try to be well-rounded. You know, we try to be versatile and speak on as many subjects as possible that as many people can relate to as possible.
Yeah.
So I would say that was the main difference, just switching focus from being exclusively on females to just
to a larger audience.
Yeah. Is it tough performing and being from Philly? Philly's active. Is it tough? Is that tough?
It's tough.
Being around a lot of artists on a very regular basis, and I say that like thinking about like you have Mac Miller and you have like Wiz Khalifa who are really successful coming out of Philadelphia. Pittsburgh, but it's a smaller scene. You have a lot of acts that are popping up in places where like you have Chris Webby who's getting major ink coming out of like a town in Connecticut. Is it difficult actually being around artists on a lot of different types of talent?
I feel like it's difficult to be an artist in general. Like wherever you are, like everybody raps, man. Everybody makes music. It's an awesome dream to have. So like I'm not mad at the gajillion people who also do what we do, but I believe that we do it a little better. So I'm gonna keep going by that and keep doing what we do. Hope it pays off in the end.
Yeah. I guess that's the right answer. That sounds like the right answer.
That sounded pretty good.
Yeah. Right. All right, it's my last question. It's a 2-part question, man. All right, so let's say this. Like you're coming up, you know you want to get into music, you want to be an MC. Who are your two biggest lyrical influences?
Lyrical. See, I like that you use the word lyrical.
Lyrical. I mean,
Y'all lyrical dudes, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all been studying
yeah,
MCs for.
I mean, of all time, I mean, for me, I'm pretty sure Malcolm feels the same way. I mean, but
Whatever you say, I will at the time. But
Yeah.
like, you know what I
I
mean?
mean,
Like,
all around lyrical influences from wordplay to storytelling to
I don't know who he's gonna say.
similes, everything. It's Jay-Z, man. It's Hov. We're fucking
Yeah,
Brooklyn, bro.
Bro.
We're fucking Brooklyn.
You get two of them. So Hope and who else you listen to? Who's your other one?
Drake and J. Cole.
Drake and J.
That's
Cole.
so cliche,
Drake and J. Cole. It fits this generation.
but it does.
Yeah. So you say Drake and, so you're saying Drake and J. Cole.
I'm saying Drake.
You're saying Drake.
I know he also bumps Drake.
Oh,
Okay. So you're saying you say
unapologetic.
Yeah.
so you say Drake, let's say Drake and Drake. Okay, so here's the deal, right? So there's a button, there's two buttons in front of you, each of you, right? There's two buttons in front of you. There's two buttons in front of you. The only rule is you have to pick a button. You absolutely have to pick a button. There's two buttons in front of you. One button says Drake, the other button says J. Cole, right?
Is there a button that also says Hove? Because I would probably.
There's a button that also says Hov, right? Let's say your
Pressing the
button.
Hov
Pressing
button
Hov
17
Right.
times.
But it's
Like-
whatever button you press, that artist will have ceased to exist. They would never ever made music. They would never ever picked up a microphone. They wouldn't be dead.
Somebody hard right now. Lil B.
It's not. It's yo.
Lil B, there you go.
Like that.
We're lying about you. I already dissed you,
I
so.
got beef
Yeah.
with you, dog. I don't give a
Fuck
fuck.
it now.
I hate your music.
It's all right.
I do. I
What
hate
you stand for.
I hate your music and you probably.
You guys, you don't have to worry. It's not really gonna
I
happen.
don't even.
These aren't really
care at
buttons.
this point.
We take Hov out of it. We got Drake and J. Cole.
Yo, Drake, take Hov out of it.
Yeah, we'll take Hov out of it.
And we have to
So let's take God out of life. I can't do that. Drake and
The only
J.
rule
Cole-
is you gotta pick a button.
Drake and J. Cole.
Don't choose.
Don't choose. There she goes.
More.
I'm gonna show the whole world. This is who said don't
She
choose.
said don't choose.
Drake. I'm gonna say Drake.
Yeah.
He might say J. Cole.
Yo, man, it's a real question. I think those two. When I think of those two right now.
That's cool.
He said
He said, which one
that
more?
if you push a
If I had to
button,
choose, yeah.
they never existed.
Oh well, I wouldn't push a button. I would just probably take a loss.
That's the only rule.
I break rules, I guess. I don't know. I couldn't press a button. I just stare at it for a long time. So I don't know. I couldn't.
My thing is, man, I would hit J. Cole's button.
I'm a lyricist. Really? I couldn't.
Because
But as a lyricist, you can't hit J. Cole's button. As a lyricist,
no,
you hit Drake's
can't. You
button.
can't. As
But
a lyricist,
but I
you do
love.
hit Drake's button. But dude, I was in a particular pace when I first heard Drake's music. You know what I mean? I was in it, and that's part of music itself. You know what I mean, like, and
I hear you there. Well,
we're
but
talking way too long.
Drake and J.
about
Cole,
Drake and
it's
J.
ground
Cole.
up though.
It's ground up.
Having teens though, I can't talk about other people.
And I'm gonna do a song with both of them.
Yeah,
Malcolm.
maybe. And if not, well, fuck them. I'll talk.
But